Actors in a circle. Everyone in a circle. I just want you to take a second and silently look at everybody in the eyes and let them know that you're going to be there for them tonight.
We've been working on our version of Hansel and Gretel, which is Hope and Grady, and we've been working with Corey since the beginning of the year. We started off with just one lesson a week from term 1, week 1, and then come the beginning of April, we stopped all other tasks and we've been focusing solely on Hansel and Gretel. And we've just moved from 1 lesson to 2 lessons a week, and now we're 3 weeks out from the show, and so it's getting really real and the students are starting to panic a little bit, but it's exciting and it's that nervous energy and it's fun.
So the students saw a performance of Hansel and Gretel at Queen's Theatre.
We're disrupting.
And then we conducted a whole series of workshops. The education project provides students with the opportunity to devise a new work inspired by Hansel and Gretel. So the students learn how to do that in a professional context. So they learn how to develop a script, how to rehearse the work, they learn some basic acting, voice, movement and group work skills, and then they learn how to involve all the technical elements of the production, costume, lighting, design, sound, before bringing it all together for a presentation in front of an audience.
Sometimes kids get this idea in their head that maybe the arts isn't as rigorous a subject. And then when they go and see a Windmill show and they're challenged by those shows in ways that they weren't expecting and in really personal ways that connect with their life worlds, that's when they start to see the power of theatre or the power of the arts. And I think that's really critical.
So the students, when they got to see Hansel and Gretel, they came away really buzzing. They came away with lots of fresh ideas. We started to develop different aspects to character.
In our Hansel and Gretel, we have our world set in a dystopian future.
And the play is about, the dangers of pretty much drug use and how a younger generation can be impacted. And it also talks about other issues like neglect and abuse within family households and how easy people can seem good when they're actually not.
Hansel, Gretel, where are you? Where are those horrible children? I told you to clean the house up today.
By having Corey join us in our ensemble, we instantly had this feeling in the room that we were working like a professional team. So he was able to really get our ensemble focused from day one, which was something that I hadn't been able to do on my own.
Dad, I'm so hungry. Can I please have a biscuit?
Who's this? This is Miss Baker, a property manager. Okay, why are you here though?
With a project like this where we can bring in industry professionals into our class spaces, into our theatres, into our workshop spaces at school, means that there's no them and us. They can actually have that experience. They were able to see that. It became tangible for them. It's not out of reach anymore.
This is my first time doing any acting whatsoever. I thought I wouldn't be into it as much, but honestly, I love it. I love the play, I love the people.
I like that you're just creating or becoming like someone else. It's just like a kind of escape from reality if you need it.
You and your brother have been out all night ignoring the curfew and stealing food.
That's not true. We were thrown out.
Quite often young people don't feel they have a voice, and so I think this project has provided them with the opportunity to channel those thoughts and those feelings and those concerns that they have about the world into the work that they're creating. And ultimately I think that's what the power of theatre is. It really does give voice to some of the big ideas that we face in the world today and puts it on stage in a really dynamic and engaging and visceral way.
Corey talked to us a lot about opening up our bodies and making sure that the way that we physically held ourselves could represent our character, and also thinking about what is your character's goal and what your character wants to achieve in a scene, and making sure that you keep that playing in your head the whole time.
In the beginning, when we first met Corey, I was shy and nervous, but the more Corey came and did stuff with us, I gradually gained confidence. It felt amazing. I never thought I would be able to do something like that. I feel like Corey helped me grow as a person.
Where Windmill has really nailed it is that we've got these skills we're trying to teach the kids, and then we can show them in their real world how that's relevant right now, and that people not much older than themselves are on stage doing that stuff, and they can see that direct link of where they want to be and what they want to do and how they're going to achieve it, and that it's relevant.